We'll just do the front court first, right?
Mm.
Western Conference, Eastern Conference, front court.
Well, of course, LeBron gonna get the number one on that
Let's
one.
stay on the East. Let's stay on the East. So Kevin Durant, Giannis, Embiid, Tatum, Butler, Siakam, Kyle Kuzma getting votes. Paolo's getting votes.
Kyle Kuzma's been playing good basketball.
Nick Claxton deserves those votes as a defensive player he is, and I think he's third in scoring for the Nets as well.
Listen,
and then Jared Allen.
Listen. Bam Adebayo.
Hasn't he missed most of the season though? No, he's Bam's getting outplayed. Okay. So maybe Bam will be in the place of Kyle Kuzma. They get him in the top 10. I'll take Kuzma out and put Bam in. But Bam's been.
You got wait, time out.
Now, Kyle Kuzma actually been doing okay.
Exactly.
Kyle Kuzma been hooping.
You can't take Kyle out. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, so who you taking out?
Yeah, who you taking out for Bam?
Nick Claxton's outplaying Bam. Nick Claxton is winning a Bam Adebayo lookalike contest right now.
So
yes, he's been more of Bam than Bam is.
Dang.
But okay, Nick Claxton also has had Kyrie, KD,
and he got in his cheeks head to head last game.
Pause.
Yeah, Bam, I agree.
Don't have street clothes on the list.
Before that one, before he played Brooklyn.
Who is street clothes?
Hey, the fan vote, Jay. The fan vote got him there. We're gonna get to the West. We on the East though. So if we started this by saying that the fan vote can be upgraded to something better, what did they get wrong with the front court in the Eastern Conference right now?
I would say Jason Tatum is outplaying Giannis and Joel. That's my gripe. I would have Jason Tatum at 2.
Which would make him a starter. So the starter would be Kevin Durant, Tatum, and Embiid. Right now, the starter is going to be Kevin Durant, Giannis, and Embiid. And I agree with that. But that's the fan. But Jason Tatum still is going to be an all-star.
No, for sure. He'll
right.
Be
so
reserved,
so
but...
he just won't be a starter. But as far as the people that's going to be on the all-star team, is this system with the fans voting for the starters helping or hurting? Because everyone's still going to get named the all-star.
I don't think it hurts as much as you would think so. Because literally, the All-Star game is trash at best now too.
Yeah, it's starting to trend toward Pro Bowl, NFL Pro Bowl. Remember the NFL Pro Bowl became unwatchable?
Decline.
Yeah. It's getting there.
Pro Bowls are trash now too. They do flag football this year.
Yeah, something like that.
What does that do for Aaron Donald, Brian Burns, Nick Bosa? You get what I mean? But with this,
them boys got to get hit.
Get them a day off.
Well, for a couple of them, they got a few days off.
Oh, I'm sitting here reading something. So, all right. So, I mean, y'all ain't what you laughing at me?
That boy checked out.
Oh no, I was reading a text that came in, man. My bad. But I agree with what you said, Chris. I think Jason Tatum. For me, I would vote him in as a starter. It's hard to go against Kevin Durant or Giannis at the forward spot. But what I think, the only thing I would change about the voting is for players like Tatum. I would make it possible for them to be voted in as a forward or a guard. Maybe, you know what I mean? Because, I mean, who is actually the forward of the guard, him or Brown? Like, you know.
Well, again,
that's why I was confused. That's why I was confused that Jaylen Brown wasn't on it, because I feel like they both played
moved into this
role.
Positionless basketball era where you just kind of got to take the top 5 of fan vote and make them starters.
Right, something like that, man. Because the way they got it looking, the way they got it formatted, Jason Tatum as the forward, who is the best player on his team and the number 1, won't be starting, but his number 2 will be. and Jaylen Brown, and I think that's just backwards. So I
It's
think they should
positional,
make
right?
they should make it so Tatum or players like Tatum that play forward and guard be able to be voted in either or, and that way you could have your Kevin Durant, Giannis, Embiid, Tatum, and Kyrie starting five.
So I don't know where I had seen it at, but I thought that they were going to go away from the actual positions, and it was just going to be the top 5 vote getters from each conference was going to be your starters.
I think that was just people talking about it.
But hold on now, ain't they still doing the whole little draft thing and captains and
yeah, but this is
versus West?
this is after
This is just to get that draft pool.
Yeah, when you get the players and then they do the draft.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so the draft could go it could go a kind of way where you by vote getting you would have been a starter, but by who on your team you might not.
I guess
no. So the thing about it is where there's 2 different pools when it comes down to the captain picking. You have the pool for the starters only, and you have the pool for the reserves. So it's a certain amount of votes. I think that's what it is. I think the top 10 vote getters are your starters that you pull from. Then the rest are the reserves that you pull from. I think that's what it is.
We'll figure it out and throw it out there.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. But so as far as the guards, Kyrie is leading for the guards, and then Donovan Mitchell. I think that's right. So for the East, the starters would be Donovan Mitchell, Kyrie, Giannis, Embiid, and Kevin Durant. Do y'all agree with those 5 as the starters on the East?
Yes.
Nah, Tatum should start.
Over Mitchell?
No.
Over Giannis?
I would start him over Giannis.
Now that
I would start him over Giannis.
Definitely.
Tatum is having like one of those. So is Donovan Mitchell. Like one of those could be career best years.
Yeah, and
Giannis
imagine
is just
somebody
having a status quo year.
Yeah, imagine somebody in the MVP discussion, top 5 at least, not even being a starter in the All-Star. So that means 10 players or at least 5 players in your conference is considered ahead of you, but you in the top 5 MVP vote, and it just don't even make sense. And that's all because you in a crowded forward position. They got Kevin Durant and Giannis in it.
Yeah, it's a sham.
Where is Jalen Brunson?
That's a really good question. So if you look at all those guards and you see Kyrie and Donovan, I think we all agree with that. But immediately everybody else is can be questioned, because I think Jalen Brunson can be all the way from 3 to 10. Like I think Jalen Brunson is actually having a better year than James Harden.
They got Derrick Rose up there. They got Derrick Rose up there before Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, fan vote.
You still got Darius Garland.
LaMelo Ball been hurt. LaMelo Ball been hurt. He just came back.
You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Jalen Brunson been hooping.
Yeah.
And he's not even in the top 10 on this list?
Time out. Even we still on the East?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll wait. I'll save that there.
Yeah, I already know where you're going.
Yeah, because
so from the East, what we would change is Tatum starting over one of those forwards, possibly Giannis or Tatum being able to be voted in as a guard over Mitchell, and then also Jalen Brunson being an All-Star as well. What about Porzingis out of the East, or who else is playing pretty good?
Great year.
Yeah. What about
him over Nick Claxton?
Porzingis over Nick Claxton?
Absolutely.
Man, now that defense matters, baby.
It do.
My philosophy is, if you're gonna have multiple All-Stars, it has to come from a team that's at least top 2 or 3 in their conference. You can't be below that and have multiple All-Stars. So whoever the number one team on the East and West, if they got multiple All-Stars, they should get denied. And I think right now, it's Boston in the East. So I'm okay with Tatum and Brown being there. And in the West, it's Denver. So you got to give Murray some love as well.
I was when that's why I asked, are we still on the East? Because I've seen a lot of names.
Yeah, let's go ahead and go to the West then, because we got the Warriors, who is not even in the playoff hunt right now. I think they're 20-20 or something like that.
Lakers are 11.
Yeah, they got 4 people that's getting votes. They got Andrew Wiggins getting votes. They got Draymond Green getting votes. They got Kevon Looney getting votes. Steph Curry and Klay Thompson. They got 5 people.
6.
And
Oh, like 6.
But wait, Mel, it gets worse, Mel. Go scroll back up a little bit. The Lakers, who I think are not better, like ever so slightly. You got LeBron, that's a given. You got Anthony Davis.
That was Mr. Street Clothes. I caught that, Jay.
You got Anthony Davis. Oh, and then when you scroll, Austin Reeves.
Got votes too, bro.
Hey, they violating on the West. They really violating. At least the East did it all.
And Russell Westbrook.
Come on,
and no lie though, Lakers have been playing really good ball here lately.
Yeah, but they don't deserve multiple All-Stars. LeBron gets in, and that's it. It stops there.
How in the last 2 weeks they've been playing great ball, right? They still ain't even cracked top 10. Come on, man.
They played bad ball for 2 months, 2 weeks ago.
Only LeBron should get in for the West. So with the way the votes are, the starting 5 for the West would be
put Larry Markkinen for Anthony Davis. I'll vouch for that.
Oh man, Larry Markkinen.
I'll vouch for that one.
So the starters, this is crazy. So the starters would be LeBron and Anthony Davis as the forwards, and Nikola Jokic as the center, right? And then the guards would be Luka and Steph, right? And then Steph will probably not play, so his replacement might be Ja.
Yo, that
I like Shea. I like Shea over Ja. And if we're being honest.
Yeah, but that's another. But that's another player. Like I got to reward winning. That's another player.
That's true too.
Who's leading the team that's probably not gonna make the playoffs.
That's true too. You got to reward winning. I get that.
Dude, first of all, I hate Luka.
I despise Luka's game, man.
I don't even hate his game. I hate his fans.
It's just, it's not appealing to watch.
Luka ball is fucking disgusting.
I'm not gonna say he's a bad player. I'm not gonna say
if we being honest, the NBA is hard to watch now.
It is.
It is.
For the last couple of years, it actually has been.
Oh no, I enjoy watching New Orleans.
I like watching New Orleans. I like watching Phoenix when they fire on all cylinders. I like watching Brooklyn now. I didn't like watching them last year.
Hey, scroll back up.
I like watching Utah. Utah's.
Oh,
Jordan Clarkson. Why is not Jordan Clarkson is not on this list?
He number 4. He number 4. Zion is number 4. B.I. not on the list.
Take Kawhi Leonard off this damn list.
And Paul George. B.I. not on the list.
B.I. been hurt though.
Your boy not on the list neither. Urkel.
Wait. You say you got to reward defense and winning basketball, right, man?
Sure.
You mean to tell me Herb Jones ain't been playing better than Kawhi this year?
Not on the All-Star level. Well, Kawhi. Well, so with these votes, that front court, I think only the top 5 is go actually get in,
right?
Because the roster is only 12. So if you take 5 forwards, 5 guards,
Kawhi shouldn't even be sniffing this list.
But it's a fan vote though.
That's what I was saying earlier. Like I don't get.
Yeah, but it all evens out. You can get fan votes, but still not make All-Star, right? So I mean, you can't stop the fan from voting for Kawhi Leonard.
True.
But it's gonna be other players that's actually getting more votes. So I think, I don't think Wiggins with him. I think eventually Lauri Markkinen will end up getting more votes than Wiggins at some point. So I think it's all go even out. The only thing is Anthony Davis. Gap. Anthony Davis don't deserve. He don't deserve
that's a $500,000.
You know how
huge gap.
Man,
You know
he'll
how like
cover.
in the Navy they do like you get an